final.
As we can see on screen right now, we have the live win probability with AS Montasphere taking up 2/3 of that statistic.
Ooh.
US Verdelac only given a 37% chance of winning this tie, with a draw not possible on the table today.
That's quite an interesting probability. But I do believe that Verdelac, they've been underdogs. They've gone for Athletic Beaumont and also SR Clermont to get to this final. They've had it kind of easy, but now they have the challenge. Can they live up to this? Montasphere having to go for somewhat difficult. I believe they had to go for Palmont as well to get to this final. But whoever wins it is truly deserving of this Coupe de Prestige. It's going to be quite difficult on the players in questioning tonight. We have seen quite destroying amount. AS Montasphere destroying Verdelac 8-1. But then also it's kind of even as well when Verdelac beat them 2-1 earlier in the season.
Yeah,
So a bit of history between both these teams. But who will be the better team tonight?
only a fingernail to separate these teams. Honestly, both title
Yeah.
competing teams. And I think we're in for a very entertaining match, ladies and gentlemen, because we are going to
Yeah.
get underway shortly here.
US Verdelac and Montasphere facing off tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, this is EU host after all, and it's
Yeah.
it's Verdilac's strong
Ant-Man
suit.
is the one playing. But now, the cup final between US Verdelac and Montasphere will kick off. Who will come out in this final? Who will lift the trophy? Who will be the kings of the French league? It is time, ladies and gentlemen. But I believe now we have kicked off, and yes, it is time for the cup prestige final, the French final. Montasphere and US Verdelac. Who will win? And right now, still trying to find a way around. Montasphere get that ball back. It's 1-0. Get to play it wide. He will. He will get that left receiver. First attack of the game. Still looking at each other. It's a big ball in. It's a big ball out as well. Verdelac. Good defending so far, but that's a beautiful through ball. And they've got runners here. Could there be something in this? He's going to bring this forward. No one's on him. He's going to have to find a way. And won't cross it in. Bit low on the cross, but still. And it's shot wide. First shot on the night goes to US Verdelac. And my oh my, how close was that? That could have been 1-0 within 5 minutes. But now, Montasphere trying to get past. Helicopter. Has to give it back to his last defender. But he does get tackled in the process. And now, Verdelac can try and get an attack here. They can't. Not enough pace. But now, comment. Verdelac playing at the back. They also had that one chance just earlier. Here's another one. We just can't get the touch that, and that goes out for a throw-in. So far, this cup final, the numbers are proving to be wrong. Could this be? Right now, still have time in the Italian final, back in Rome. Still 45 minutes for them to change it, but here's Montasphere on the attack. Still has to play that wide. And now here's one big chance for 1-0. He's going to have to wait. He crosses it in. It's a good ball. And still headed wide. And yet, both teams now had chance. One chance each. Verdilac was a bit closer though. Just scraped the post. And now, Montasphere can try and get more up here. Verdelac having to drop back. Beautiful ball in. And that's left now. Couldn't reach it. Still Bull. Now it's a chance. Can he score? He's hit the crossbar. What a massive chance. And Verdelac get the ball out. And that could have been a chance to make it 1-0. And Montasphere bottled it. Out of all the players you expected, he would hit the crossbar. But he just has. And Verdelac trying to get their attack going, but they can't. 1-0 cannot believe it. How has his teammate just missed from that close? The goalkeeper didn't really have much time to react to it. Don't think he would have got anything on it. Now here's a chance for Verdelac to get clear of here, but they can't. And here's Shadow. Big chance so far now. Here's another one. They're gonna shoot that from range, not the typical most of idea. From Montasphere, not really in their senses. But now here's a chance for Verdelac to try and get there. Here, goalkeeper's plays that really well. The fans cheering him on. And here's Verdelac getting clear here. Still playing his name. Plays that beautifully. And here's a chance now for Verdelac to get through here. Has to flick it. He does. Has to keep it in the box. He does. And now has a shot. And it's in! Verdelac take the lead! And Montasphere have been stunned. Away from home. And it's 1-0 to Verdelac. What a ball. Kept it in just about, but played it really well. And that finish as well, top notch, highest of orders you can ever ask for. And Verdelac lead 1-0 in this cup final. Outstanding. Big game moments for big game players. And big goals as well. And the numbers continue to drain as Verdelac take the lead with 20 minutes played. And you can't lie, they've only 2 chances registered and they've scored. Montasphere really should have... It should really have been equalised with that Montasphere chance. But now they're feeling the pressure. And Montasphere now have a job to do. And now Swezo plays it back to first ball. But my oh my, have we all just been stunned inside of the Verdelac Stadium equips? And you think that the scoreline would be absurd with Montasphere flying in high colours. It's the home team, Verdelac, who are in the lead. And 300 people watching. Who knows at this point who could win the cup? And that's a beautiful ball played over the top. And one team was trying to get there, but Shadow will eventually win that back. Great football played by Verdelac. Ant-Man cannot believe it. And neither can the bench for AS Montasphere. What a goal. But the possession stats saying well. 44 possession rate for the home side. 56 for Montasphere. Montasphere being a lot more dominant, but really haven't shown much. And that's another chance here for an attack. Is it a bit too much power? No, it's not going to be. And here's a big chance now for Verdelac to take a giant leap to success. Crossed in, and that's a really good Moss. Still again, Moss again. And gets this time cleared out. Defending of the highest class. Absolutely amazing. Montasphere trying to confuse the opponents, but that ball could have easily been given away. And now, trying to play at the back. Bit dangerous. US Verdelac playing with a high press. The manager really making sure he's got every single detail right. And now the prediction rates have gone up. 60% Verdelac, 40% Montasphere. As we're edging to halftime. But that's the pass back to the keeper though. Ant-Man really hasn't shown much this half. You cannot lie. This could be one of the biggest upsets in RFL history. And the second half with the Italian Cup, the Competizione in Italia has kicked off as well. They have kicked off, thank you. And this is another chance here for Verdelac to get clear. And Realex is going to have to chase this one all the way. He does win it. X-Shadow's trying to play the mind game, so that's a beautiful ball through to the goal score. Just really couldn't get much power to it. But now Montasphere playing a bit dangerous. Here's one anno. Haven't really got much runners. Montasphere. Verdelac defending this really well. And here's the chance now. And that chance has been washed away. And here's the chance now for Verdelac. The chat goes crazy. The fans. The Verdelac fans. The Verdelac ultras. The noise inside the stadium. And here's Verdelac again. Playing once, twice. Now over the top. Into the penalty box. Now the final third. The goalkeeper has to rush out. Is that a mistake? Has got it out in time. And that goes in for a throw-in. But that is really good thinking from the goalkeeper. And that's out for a throw-in. And that has been taken quickly. But they've just lost the possession. And the goalkeeper of anyone for that attack to stop it. Ant-Man. Take a bow. But we are about to edge towards half-time. 4 minutes until half-time. And chat, I want to know what your predictions are now. Do you still think Verdelac is? But here's another chance for Verdelac. And now lost in the mixer. And now couldn't get a shot on. And that's another big chance wasted for Verdelac. Verdelac playing so well inside the first 45 minutes. And here it's another chance. Heavy touch though. Having to be played back. Maybe referee says last attack. But now here's one. Now trying to break free. And now Verdelac still keeping that ball inside their own half. Played over the top really well. Goalkeeper is rushing out to get it. And that is going to be halftime. And right now, Verdelac out of Montasphere. The numbers are lying. Once turn.
Oh, this is a host switch?
Takes the lead. And it's a host switch. Can you believe it? Oslo. Verdelac 1. AS Montasphere 0 at the break. The second half of this cup final will kick off. And it will be the home team, Verdelac, to get this underway. Okay. And here we go. It is still the same, pretty much the same lineup. But except we have a brand new goalkeeper playing for Montasphere. It is none other than Jomaware playing. Ant-Man has been subbed off. I don't know if it was because of that one goal he conceded, but Jomaware is now. And here's a big chance for Montasphere to get really ahead. He switched it over to his winger. And Montasphere turning up the heat. Can I get another goal in the second half? Crossed in. And no one's there to meet it. Already, Montasphere turning up the heat, turning up the flames, the fire. To get a goal back. But Verdelac need to keep control here. Montasphere are desperate. Verdelac are in control. It is a massive 45 minutes ahead of us. Only time will tell. Jomaware has to get this game back in. So does the rest of the players. Here's one no on the ball. Looking for a way to get a runner going. He does. And that's a really beautiful ball, but the goalkeeper's going to be there to meet it. And Name, who played outfield, is now in the net. And now, Verdelac, they're comfortable with the 1-goal lead. Can they get a second? Really up to how the players perform outfield. And how they can perform in front of net. Really close chance though with the crossbar chance. which was in the first half, just before a counter-attack was launched, which met the goal for Verdelac. And the goalkeeper's completely missed that. And luckily, it wasn't too much of a problem for him. But now, Verdelac, they need to get away control, and he's lost that completely. And now, Monstron can get this attack going for Verdelac. And first of all, not looking too confident. Has to try and keep his cool, though. He does keep it and goes out for a throw-in. Best he can do for this. And it's first run. Trying to find a way. Trying to find someone who's open. He has got Kirby the Frog to his left. But he will attempt a long throw. And he will not get anything out of it. And now here's a very good chance. And that's a beautiful ball played out. Is this and now? And the goalkeeper is ready there again to meet it. And this goalkeeper's taking no chances. And here's the Verdelac defense as well to rescue him. Really playing defensive. But could we see another massive upset, even bigger upset this time? ACP's up, beat Rome. Can Verdelac beat Montasphere? Can history be made in France? Now, really now, Montasphere need to get an attack going. They haven't had much to do. They have more in the second half than they did in the first half. Now here's first ball into the box. It's going to be met well. It's still now for a chance. And he's missed the shot. Still. 1-0. Played into first ball. On that side. Try to look for a cross in. Gets the cross. It's beautiful. It's well. The goalkeeper catches it though. And you cannot lie. Name has caught that just about in time. And here's a chance now for Verdelac to get one back. And go ahead by 2 goals. We have 422 people watching the stream. Thank you all for showing up. Here's first run on. Into the box. Crossed in. Headed well. It's a shot. And he's blocked it. And cleared out. And now Verdelac dog. Can he get it? And it's saved by the goalkeeper.
What a shot.
Yeah, it wasn't really much. Goalkeeper didn't really have that much of trouble. It was a bit faster than I think Joma expected, but he caught it well. And now Ikira. Trying to get it past the legs of Wykeavenit. Really just not the time or place for such skill maneuvers. His name now to get it back out. Maybe now. Over the top. No one there to control it. Back into Jomaware. And now Jomaware. I know this guy me and this guy go back into SLS days. He is really good at RFL, but that's a chance now for Montasphere. As they're trying to get a break going. It's Ikira. He's got 2 on him. Ikira still. This is turning out to be really well. Has to try. And the Moss comes in. But now given straight away. And now back into Ikira. Ikira now with the double step. Ikira again. Double steps him twice. And the defender gets there. Still. Ikira on the ball. Ikira now into the box. What can he do here? Crosses it. Fake shots. It's a chance. Has to shoot it. It's now a shot. And they miss it. And it's in. 1-1. They've equalized. And it's First Bolt who saves Montasphere. And this final is all to play for. 1-1. 20 minutes of the play left. Who knows who's going to be the winner? And the double shot, the double fake of Akira works. The mastermind himself, the marksman, and the defender as well. Just on the side. I didn't think he got a touch that, but he did just about. And it rolls in. 1-1. What a game we are having. 20 minutes left.
What a shot, to be fair. Placement. God damn.
Can we get a replay on that, please? That was well worked as well. Really well worked by Montasphere. A lot of brains went into that goal. Now we have 20 minutes left. And who knows who's going to be the champion of France. Verdelac had the lead, they had it. And it's been stomped on by none other than First Bolt. But now John Montsauveur having to come a long way out of his net. It's been really tight. But he does get it out. And that's a good ball, but I think the goalkeeper's going to go back to that. He actually resides. And that's the keeper. That's his defender actually get it. What a goal, though. And we're back even again in Verdelac in the stadium. And that's just dribbled out. I'm not sure what he was doing. He's giving the ball completely away. Ikira now. Can Montasphere complete the comeback? Can they make it two? He's got loose of his defender. Really now has to try and get past him. His first ball again. The goal scorer. Plays it back to Ikira. Ikira now in the box. Does see the keeper. And it's in! They've done it! Ikira! From what looked like an impossible angle, has put Montasphere in front with 10 minutes to go. And the lead for US Verdelac has completely shattered within 10 minutes.
Ref subs, man. Ref.
And the goalkeeper really thought that was going to go into the box for him to catch, but really got caught off guard. And it's 2-1 to the away end. I don't think the defender did as well. I think the defender, if he got a bit tighter, really tried to rush in, he would have got that. I think that's a massive mistake between both of the... for both goalkeeper and defender. A bit of mix-up. But now it's Verdelac who have it all to work for. Can there be a massive upset within the dying seconds of the game? And here's now a chance. It cannot be thrown away. Surely no. The goalkeeper's going to eat as much time as he can though. Now here's a massive chance for Montasphere. The goalkeeper was on a 50-50 to see if he could get it. It's the Verdelac gets name. And now lost. Ikira. Can I get past it? Ikira now. Ikira on his own. Ikira now. Can he win the game? Gets tackled by name. Really well fought and defended. But the Montasphere pressure in the second half has been relentless. And with 2 goals inside of 8 minutes of each other. Is this the end for Verdelac? 454 people watching this final.
You're welcome.
5 minutes of normal time. And who knows who will win this cup. Right now, the numbers switched back around. It is Montasphere now. But here's a last-ditch chance for Verdelac. And Verdelac is going to get through here. Really last-ditch effort. Really well defended. And Jomoe is coming to pick up the pieces. A last-ditch effort. Just about gets it to Jomoe. And that's at the moment that it's just secured the Coupe de Prestige for AS Montasphere. And the plan is now to time waste. And we're about to see how much added time I have. But here's Verdelac on maybe what could be a last chance effort here. And we're going to have 6 minutes of added time. 6 minutes. 7 minutes. For something to happen. 7 minutes. Could something happen here, but I don't think no. Montasphere, if they can get this in, they should have secured it. Big chance, big goal! They've won it! And surely now, the cup is inside of Montasphere's hands. And no else than Jomoe. I believe Jomoe to assist. It's been an amazing cup final. Verdelac were in the lead for the first 70 minutes. but they've choked the last 20. And now Verdelac really now just not believing. And Oslo, as they say, heroes and villains tonight. Who are your heroes?
Heroes and villains of tonight, dude. It's hard to pick honestly, but I'd say probably the hero for ASM has to be Pibbs. You know, Ikira. He didn't play the first half,
Oh.
but what an impact he's made on the second half here. Oh
I
my
think the managers
word.
made the. Oh, whoa, whoa! They're
Oh.
diving! They're diving! Diving in RF24 is crazy. But now here's one last chance. And the ghost of yesterday's past are evaporating in real time for Montasphere. And here's one last effort. Here's now for first to in the box, and it's in!
It's annihilation.
Ikira with the last second. 4-1. And silences the stadium with his iconic praise to God celebration. And Ikira now has won the game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Verdelac downfall. And there it is.
Remember not to tune
Your
off, guys. We
winners.
are gonna have a trophy lift. Our winners.
Your winners of the Coupe de Prestige, AS Montasphere.
An organized walkout here to claim their deserved trophy.
Yep. And as the saying goes, when you win big, or you go home. These players tonight have shown that they've won big, and they are not going home without the trophy because they are the champions of the Coupe de Prestige 2025 RFL Season 1. It is AS Montasphere.